In a recent video, I gave you the best push workout for mass in which we hit the chest, shoulders, and triceps. Today, I'm going to give you the pull workout variation to go along with it. As the name suggests, a pull workout is a training routine that focuses on your pulling muscles, the three most important being the back, the biceps, and the rear delts. Now, this isn't as simple as randomly hitting each of these muscles within the same workout. Instead, every exercise, every set, and every rep target should be programmed strategically in order to get the best results. In this video, I'll give you every training detail you need, including why I programmed each exercise. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Exercise number 1, deadlift, 5 sets, 5 reps. There are two types of deadlifts, conventional and sumo. Conventional deadlifts require a narrower stance and arms outside the legs. This means you'll have to bend over a bit more. Sumo deadlifts, on the other hand, require a wider stance with the arms inside the legs. This allows a more upright torso plus a shorter range of motion. This shorter range of motion is why studies like this one, published in Medicine and Science and Sports and Exercise, validated the commonly held belief that the sumo deadlift requires less mechanical work. And before you assume that one is better than the other or that one should be considered cheating, understand this: they are simply different variations that emphasize slightly different muscles. In research by Escamilla and colleagues, they use cameras to capture movement along with analyzing EMG activity of collegiate football players' muscles. The sumo deadlift activated more quads, while the conventional deadlift activated more of the posterior chain. Another study published in Medicine and Science and Sports and Exercise suggested that the conventional deadlift activates the spinal erectors 10% more than the sumo deadlift. You may have also heard that the sumo deadlift is better for training the glutes because they're closer to the bar and theoretically play a larger role in the lockout. However, according to Escamilla's research, glute activation was the same between both conventional and sumo. To put it simply, conventional deadlifts activate the back more, may be better for individuals who have longer arms relative to their legs, and require less hip mobility. Sumo deadlifts, on the other hand, activate the quads more, tend to be easier for individuals with longer legs, and allow you to stay more upright, placing less stress on the low back. Exercise number 2, weighted pull-ups, 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps. Pull-ups are one of the simplest yet greatest back exercises, specifically for building the lats, which will increase the width of your back. One study published in the American Council of Exercise showed that compared to exercises like barbell rows, seated rows, lat pull-downs, and even chin-ups, the pull-up resulted in the greatest lat activation. Not only that, but the pull-up has also been shown to activate a variety of pulling muscles like the traps, rear delts, and biceps to a high degree. Now, if you're unable to perform bodyweight pull-ups, it may be a bit easier to hit your rep targets with chin-ups. One study, published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, showed that although the pull-up did activate the lats to a greater degree, the chin-up wasn't far behind. And since the chin-up involves more biceps than its counterpart, it's typically easier to perform for those who haven't yet built pull-up strength. Lastly, if you're unable to perform enough volume with chin-ups, start with the lat pull-down to help hit and strengthen the necessary muscles. Exercise number 3, barbell rows, 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps. Because the main function of the upper back is scapular retraction, it only makes sense that we include a horizontal pull. Not only will this exercise add thickness to the upper back by heavily targeting the traps, rhomboids, and teres muscles, but research indicates that barbell rows yield even greater lat activity than the lat pull down. When compared to other exercises like the seated cable row, pull-ups, chin-ups, and others, the barbell row seem to have the best overall back musculature activation. And since we're utilizing this exercise primarily for back thickness, I'd recommend performing it with an overhand grip, arms slightly outside of shoulder width, and pulling the bar toward your lower chest rather than rowing it to your midsection. Exercise number 4, machine rows, 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. At this point, you've already done 11 hard and heavy sets with compound movements, most of which involve the low back to some degree. And because your low back can only handle so much work before it begins to become a limiting factor, the machine row is a great way to add more volume while allowing the low back to recover. Although I do advocate free weight compound exercises for the most part, there is a time and a place for utilizing machines. For this exercise, it's imperative that you focus on the mind-muscle connection. That means using a full range of motion and really thinking about contracting your traps and lats at the top of the movement. This can be done by consciously thinking about pinching a pencil in between your traps as you pull. And before you say that the mind-muscle connection is outdated bro science, research by Dr. Brad Schoenfeld concluded that the use of a mind-muscle connection does enhance muscle hypertrophy. Exercise number 5, face pulls, 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. Face pulls work the muscles most important for improving posture and preventing shoulder injuries. They not only target the rear delts and traps, but they also strengthen the rotator cuff muscles, essentially bulletproofing your shoulder joints. For this exercise, focus on twisting the rope out and pulling it apart. This small cue will help with external rotation, which is a major function of both the rear delts and rotator cuff muscles. Remember, this isn't an exercise you'll perform with heavy loads, but rather one where you'll focus on feeling it in the right muscles. Exercise number 6, barbell curls, 3 sets, 8 to 10 reps. One 2018 study compared the barbell curl and the dumbbell curl. For this study, 12 participants did 10 reps with 65% of their 1 rep max with each variant. They concluded that the barbell curl resulted in significantly greater biceps activation than the dumbbell variation. While it's not the end-all be-all recommendation for biceps training, it does confirm that the barbell curl or easy bar curl variation are solid choices for biceps growth. Exercise number 7, Bayesian curls, 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. The biceps are biarticular, meaning they cross 2 joints, the shoulder and the elbow, which is why the position of your arm matters when training your biceps. For example, if your arm is in front of your body, you'll be emphasizing the short head of your biceps. If your arm is behind the body, you'll hit more of the long head. The long head tends to be completely ignored, so the Bayesian curl is a great solution. The best part about using a cable instead of a dumbbell is that the cable provides a more complete resistance curve and places the biceps under constant tension. For this exercise, it's important to start from a fully extended elbow position and to allow your elbows to drift behind your body. Remember, the greater degree of shoulder extension you're in, the more emphasis you place on the long head. So there you have it, the best science-based pull workout for mass. If you enjoyed this video, please stay tuned for the best science-based leg workout that will finalize this series. Did you find this video helpful? If so, click the like button below as it'll truly help out the channel. Also, if your training and nutrition are in order and you're looking for a bit of an edge, be sure to check out my science-based supplement line. Each product was created using scientifically proven ingredients, all clinically dosed and guaranteed to produce results. And right now, you can get 25% off on your entire order plus free shipping by using the coupon code MONSTER at checkout. So head over to musclemonsters.com/supplements or click the link in the description. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe for more videos and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next one. Peace.